Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Songs and Stories. I'm glad that you're watching us again today. And I'm Pat, and this is Tay, and this is Nick, and we are here to entertain you this morning. So, thanks so much for joining us. We miss you. I'm going to get Berry out. And here he is. Berry. Pick Berry up carefully. And because who knows what kind of mood he's going to be in this morning. He's very cute. He's very little. He likes to have his chin rubbed. And, so, how are you this morning, Berry? Huh? So how are you doing this morning?
Well, I'm really doing very well. I made this great picture. Me and Lisa were working together on this picture, and it's really good. And then I put all my crayons away in the basket after I was done. But I had a lot of fun making it. Do you want to see it?
Of course I want to see it. That's great. So, here, I'll get your picture. You can show me. It's behind here, I know. And here it is. Wow, look at that! Berry, that's great. I'm going to show everybody. Wow, can you see that? That is great. That is so wonderful. You used a lot of different colors. And there's a lot happening here. I can see you worked really hard on it.
Yes, I did. Yeah. Do you know what it is?
Well, I can see it looks like something scary. What is that?
Well, I'll tell you about it. Well, that's a dragon, and that's a dragon, and it has breathing fire, and it's very powerful, and it's a big dragon.
I see. Is it a scary dragon?
Yes, it's very scary, very scary.
And let's see, what's that little, oh, I see something riding on the back of the dragon.
That's Lisa. The dragon is protecting Lisa.
She's smiling, yes. And what's this on the bottom here?
That's the thing that twirls around, and it's a sickness, and it's very bad, and the dragon is being very brave and trying to stomp on it and make it go away, because that's why I can't play with my friends.
Oh, I see. That's great. I love it that you did all that drawing.
And then I wrote my name on the bottom.
Very, that's wonderful. I really like that. I'm going to hang that up. Can I put it on the bulletin board outside?
Yeah, that would be fine. I would like that. Then everybody could come and see it. All the kids that can't be here can see my picture.
Well, that would be so nice. That would be a really great thing. And you know what we're going to do?
What? What are we going to do?
We are going to ask people to bring in, I'm going to put this underneath the chair. We're going to ask people to bring in, kids to bring in posters of anything they want to. If you want to bring in, our theme for the summer is, what is our theme for the summer? It's
Imagine your story.
Imagine your story. And so we're fairy tales and folk tales and all kinds of stories you can write about and make pictures about, and we can put them out on the bulletin board.
Is this for pretend or is this for real?
Well, I think this is real. I really would like to put our posters out. We're going to put some in the windows, and we'll decorate the library because it looks a little drab. You know, it could use a little bit of color and excitement and beautiful posters. So this is a real thing. We're going to have an art show outside.
Can Lisa make a poster?
Yes, she can make a poster. Well, no, she can't make a poster because she's a guinea pig and she's a puppet and she doesn't really move.
But I could dip her in some paint, and then she could crawl around on the paper.
Now, I don't think so. That would be a terrible mistake. It would be a terrible mess. She is a stuffed animal puppet, and it would really be terrible to dip her in paint.
Oh, I think it would be a lot of fun.
But I think it would be too much of a mess, so I don't think I want to do that.
Okay. Can we go out and eat strawberries a little later? I already had 10 strawberries.
I'm glad. So, let's see, I think Tay and Nick are going to, this theme today is frogs. So I was going to get some books. These are new books. I just got them off the shelf. Let's see, we have so many books. Ah, they're here. We have, I just got Frog and Toad. I know Barry loves this, and Being Frog. I just happened to see these. These look like such fun books. They're all shiny and they've never been checked out. Please reserve these books. So let's see, I'm gonna put Barry, he's gonna, very carefully, I'm gonna put him on the chair here. Thank you for sharing your picture with us. I can move it now. And let's see. So I'm gonna leave and Nick is gonna come out.
Hey kids, thanks for joining us today on Songs and Stories. Yep, we have a frog theme today, that's why I wore my froggy shirt here. But first I'm going to play you our Good Morning song, and you can listen and see if you hear your town while I sing the song. Good morning, Maria. Oh, how are you today? Good morning, Kingston. I'm glad you could come and play. 'Cause things feel so much better when we all can get together with songs to sing and books to read with all your friends from the library. Oh, good morning, Richmond. Thanks for tuning in. Good morning, Waco. I'm glad you could come and sing. 'Cause things feel so much better when we all can get together with songs to sing and books to read. We can dream the biggest dreams you can dream. Good morning, my friends of the library. Good morning, friends. Thanks for singing along and dancing along and just sitting there. So we got some special songs today, some froggy songs. And this first one is actually a story about a love story about a frog and a mouse. And it's a good one. We've been telling the story for a couple hundred years, if you believe it. I do have a special little instrument here called a harmonica that I'm going to play for you guys. It's called Froggy Went A-Courtin'. Well, Froggy went a-courtin', he did right, Well, Froggy went a-courtin', he did right, Well, Froggy went a-courtin', he did right. He wore his jacket on the satin side. Froggy went a-courtin', he did right, Then Froggy went to Miss Mousie's den, Well, Froggy went to Miss Mousie's den, Froggy went to Miss Mousie's den. He said, Miss Mousie, won't you let me come in? Froggy went down to Miss Mousie's den. He said, dear Miss Mousie, would you marry me? Oh, dear Miss Mousie, would you marry me? Dear Miss Mousie, would you marry me? Way down yonder near that old oak tree. Miss Mousie, would you marry me? She said, oh, Froggy dear, I'll marry you. Oh, Froggy dear, I'll marry you. Oh, Froggy dear, I'll marry you. Let's roll together 'cause I love you. Froggy dear, I'll marry you. And then first they told her Uncle Rat. Well, first they told her Uncle Rat. Well, first they told her Uncle Rat. Say, Uncle Rat, what you think about that? Then they told their Uncle Rat. And next they told two fire ants. Well, next they told two fire ants. Well, next they told two fire ants. Everybody jumped up and they started to dance. First they told their fire ants. You guys get up and dance. job, guys. Isn't that a great story about a frog and a mouse coming together? I'm gonna take this off, and then we're gonna have Pat come out here. She's gonna help me out with my next song.
I brought frogs on a speckled log. Is that okay with you?
Interesting. How many frogs have we got there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 speckled frogs. I see.
You wanna count
'em? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's
Yep,
5
yep,
of them.
Yes.
So we're gonna sing a song called 5 Green and Speckled Frogs, okay? Well, 5 green and speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into a pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 4 speckled frogs. Glub, glub. Well, 4 green and speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into a pool where it was nice and cool. Now there's only 3 speckled frogs. Glub, glub. Well, 3 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. Well, one jumped into a pool where it was nice and cool. Now there's only 2 speckled frogs. Well, 2 green and speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. Well, one jumped into a pool where it was nice and cool. Now there's only 1 speckled frog. Glub, glub. Well, 1 green and speckled frog sitting on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. He jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are no more speckled frogs. All gone, guys. Yep. It's been so warm lately, I want to jump into a cool pool like that. Thanks for joining me today. Next up, Tay's gonna come out here. I think she's gonna read you a song about, or read you a story about some frogs.
Hi guys. Happy to see you all. I have one of my favorite pop-up books to share with you today. This is called The Wide-Mouthed Frog. And it is by Keith Faulkner, and the pictures are by Jonathan Lambert. Are you ready? The Wide-Mouthed Frog. I'm a wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog, shooting out his long, sticky tongue. Look at how wide his mouth is. As he hopped along, he met a blue-feathered bird. I'm a wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, bird? I eat wiggly worms and slugs, replied the bird, snapping his pointy beak. Next, the wide-mouthed frog met a furry, brown mouse. I'm a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, mouse? I eat crunchy seeds and juicy berries, replied the mouse, wiggling her whiskers. Then, the wide-mouthed frog, who was still catching flies when he saw a big, green alligator. I'm a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, alligator? I eat delicious, wide-mouthed frogs, replied the alligator, showing his sharp, white teeth. Uh-oh, what do you think the wide-mouthed frog's gonna do? Oh, the wide-mouthed frog stopped catching flies and gulped. Then he puckered his lips and made his mouth as small as possible. Oh, you don't see many of those around here, do you? He said, and he leaped into a pond with a big splash. Oh, thank goodness he got away from that big, wide-mouthed eating alligator. All right, now I have another story to do with you on the frontboard. Are you ready? It is called Jump Frog Jump, and it's by a book by Robert Callan. So we're going to start with a fly. This is the fly that climbed out of the water. This is the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. How did the frog catch the fly? How do you think he's gonna catch that fly? Ah, jump, frog, jump! This is the fish. Let's take the fly away. This is the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. How did the frog get away? Uh-oh, you better jump. Jump, frog, jump. This is the snake that dropped from a branch and swallowed the fish. Swallowed that fish. How did the how did the frog get away from the snake? He had to go, jump, frog, jump. All right, let's come to the next. This is the turtle that slid into the pond and ate the snake. And dropped from a branch that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. How did the frog get away from the turtle? Jump, frog, jump. This is the net that wrapped around the turtle and had slid into the pond and ate the snake that dropped from a branch and swallowed the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. How did the frog get away from the net? Jump, frog, jump. These are the kids. Let's see, here's some kids. These are the kids who picked up the net that wrapped around the turtle that slid into the pond and ate the snake that dropped from a branch and swallowed the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. How did the frog get away? Jump, frog, jump. This is the basket that caught the frog. Oh no, they caught the frog. By the kids who picked up the net that wrapped around the turtle that slid into the pond and ate the snake that dropped from a branch and swallowed the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. How do you think that frog is going to get away? Here comes another kid. He says, shh, be very quiet. Jump, frog, jump. He wants that frog to get away. You let him go. Aw, that was a kind kid. All right, that's all we have for you today, guys. We're so happy you came and read stories with us.
Yes, thanks for coming. Nick, thanks for being a good sport. Did you mind that I threw frogs at you? And Tay, thank you for reading stories. So let's say we miss you again, and we hope to see you soon. Come and please check out books from the library. You can ask Tay or Nick or I to just choose books for you if you don't know what to choose. We have lots of books, as you know. So let's say our goodbyes. So wave high, wave low. I think it's time we've got to go. Wave your fingers, wave your toes, wave your elbows, wave your nose, and blow a kiss on fingertips. Mwah. Sending love out to the world. Wave your chin and wave your eyes. I think it's time to say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.